I just got into a crazy argument with my homegirl, and I need some help on finding out who was wrong and who was right in this situation. Pete, what's going on? Okay, so before we start off, I'm gonna give you a little backstory on my homegirl. So my homegirl, she is 27, and she is a of model. Spell of out, you gonna get what I'm saying? She's a of model. You know what I'm saying? Like in the middle of the kitchen, she's a of model. So we hang, we kick, you know what I'm saying? It's my dog. We ain't never crossed no paths with each other. You know what I'm saying? Just kick real game. So she told me she had to snap on a guy in her DM, and it was because basically how he was handling her. So I'm like, oh, what dude coming off on you crazy, like outside of the business? Like, you know how dudes get when you in that world. She said, nah, it wasn't that. So I'm like, yo, break it down to me. What happened? She like, okay, it's a guy, he inboxed me, you know what I'm saying? Nice looking dude, seemed like he got his stuff together, you know what I'm saying? It's like he got his motion going on. And he hit her up like, yo, you look nice, you know what I'm saying? You're a good looking female. I want to try to vibe, kick it with you, take you out, let's meet up, get some, you know what I'm saying? Get some straightening going, let's kick it. So she said she was feeling it. She was thinking, all right, this might be a move. Usually she don't even respond back to DMs, especially from dudes. So she like, all right, I was thinking on it. But as the conversation kept going, I found out I don't really like him. He seemed like he a nerd or like a weirdo. She said, it's like he like a nerd or a weirdo. So whatever, I can't judge nobody based off how you look at him, whatever. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. But that's not the point. So she said she just stopped like responding back to him just because she ain't like the energy or like the conversation was being weird. Like, I guess he wasn't cool. I guess she thought he was a cool, popular dude or whatever, and he wasn't that. Now, this just me putting 1 + 1 = 2. He wasn't a cool dude that she thought he was. Probably wasn't as charismatic as she thought. Okay, so she said she basically just stopped talking to him, and he messaged her the next day, sent her a message, she didn't respond back. Said later that night, sent her another message, she didn't respond back. The next day, he sent a message, she did not respond. So she said she thought about it. She's like, you know what? Ain't no guy tried to take me out lately or show me no real attention. So you know what? Maybe I might just go try it out. Forget it. Let me give this guy a chance to go on a date with him because, like I said, basically, what she looking at it could be lame, could just be a petty opinion in her head. This was like basically installed by other people's opinion. You know what I'm saying? So she like, I'm gonna give this guy a try. She go to his page and he unfollowed her. Like, he don't even follow her no more. And she said the whole DM was gone. He unsent all the messages. So she said she hit him up like, why you unsending messages for and why you unfriend me? You being weird. So he responded back by saying, I wasn't being weird. I was protecting my peace. She said she felt like that sassy energy for him to hit her up and then delete all the messages, then unfriend her. She said because if he felt like that, then he obviously meant it. I'm telling her, I don't see what he did wrong. He hit you up from the jump. He told you what he wanted to do. Straight up, like, and I'm only filtering the conversation of what was being told because I'm on TikTok. But he told you what type time it was on. He trying to rock with you. You was cool with it until you had a conversation. So once you started talking to him, you started knowing him, so he unfriended you. He came at you straight for what he wanted. Once you couldn't give it to him, or you was having an energy that you wasn't gonna give it to him, he unfriended you. So she's saying like, I get that, but you got to have patience because he don't know if I was gonna say yes or no. I feel like he knew because you wasn't saying nothing. When you could have been saying something, he would ask you what you doing, hitting you up, you weren't responding back. You wasn't showing no type of response. So she's saying she felt like basically he just a lame or he was goofy because for one, it wasn't even her type once she started talking to him in the DM. And then when she go back and she's unfriended, now she feeling a certain type way. I told her, I feel like he just hit you with the Uno card reverse of rejection. So your intention, like, I'm not even gonna hit this dude back up. And you start exercising those intentions. So what he said is, okay, I'm not finna hit her up no more. I'm gonna leave it at that. So he stopped responding back and he unfriended you. She like, oh, I felt like the unfollow me was petty and I felt like that was sassy. If I follow you because I think you tell good, funny jokes and I'm entertained by your work, I get on your page and your work is no longer entertaining to me, I unfollow you. What's the problem? It's like I came to you for what I wanted. You couldn't deliver it. You didn't want to deliver it, so I unfollowed you. So I'm telling her, I feel like you just caught up emotionally on what you feel like the validation. I feel like the guy who was giving you some type of attention, whether you wanted it or not, he was giving it to you. Then once you seen that it wasn't exactly how you felt about it, you didn't want to talk to him no more. He was still hitting you up and you wasn't responding. So you wanted that validation. You just didn't want to return the effort. You know what I'm saying? You ain't want to just be transparent with him. You ain't want to be congruent. So now he's seen that he peeped game, he left you alone. I said it looked like to me he wasn't a lame. It looked like to me he really was a P. That nigga was player because came to you straightforward. You wasn't down with it. All right, he ain't say you're lame. He ain't call you crazy. He ain't say you're weird, nothing. She ain't responding back, so he backed up. So she said she feel like I'm trying to take up for him or I'll fall in that same line of energy based on how he act. And I'm telling her, yes, you 100% correct. Yes, I would. I would act just like that man. If I hit you up because I like you, I like how you look, I'm attracted to you in that way, and I let you know that, and you rocking with it, cool. If you not, I'm unfriending you, I'm unfollowing you. This is not a petting zoo where I get to see all these people waving at me and trying to catch my attention, and I'm just a big bad gorilla and I can't get to them. No, I'm gonna stop looking. You ever seen the gorilla sometimes, right? When they be at the petting zoo and the glass is right here, the gorilla be like, they be tapping on the window, boom, 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 boom. Cause he don't wanna, why? Why I'm gonna keep putting my brain and put my effort towards something I can't get? Like, come on, man. Who seen the movie with Adam Sandler when he was the jeweler and Kevin Garnett? Kevin Garnett said something real. He showed him the big, beautiful stone. Kevin Garnett said, why would you show me something that I couldn't have? Like, why? What's the point of it? So I'm just trying to get down to the bottom of it and see who do y'all think was wrong with this situation? Me, her, or old buddy? Let's go.